The driving comfort is lacking. Yeah. It's good, it's premium, but this thing here is just a wobbly can.
Yeah.
Big and quiet, and it got a V8, but it ends right after that. That's my first assessment.
Yes, and we made that assessment after 2 minutes.
Hi, I'm Christian.
And I'm Vera.
From LR Time. You may know us from such videos as how to take the body off your Land Rover Discovery 3 all at home by yourself and your wife. But in this episode, we're going to take you along onto our vacation in the southwestern US with our son Philip, going BMX biking, driving around with a useless Chevy Tahoe V8, and going hiking.
Hope you enjoy the video.
So we made it to Las Vegas, and this is our first night out.
I never really know what's going on. Look at me sometimes like all you want to do is run. Hear me out, hear me out. If all the things
We are on a mission to find breakfast, and apparently that's not so easy because that's all pretty big here. So it's gonna be 36 degrees today, and Philip wants to go BMX riding.
I want to go to Denny's. I'm hungry. How cool is that?
I guess I'll never know. Losing almost all.
We are not coming back home to Germany.
Yeah, take it or leave it.
We're gonna stay here.
Getting hard to talk to you. You're the only one who speaks. It's all the things you never showed. There are
And we got a really good insurance now. So in case he breaks a couple of bones, it shouldn't cost me a dime.
We have to load up on groceries and especially water. Christian got us a Nissan for the day until we get our SUV. Heading into Walmart. Toyota 4Runner. We don't have those in Germany. So here's a Challenger. We had one of those in black. The RT 5.7 liter Hemi. Epic proportions. Oh no, Philip found the Mountain Dew. Philip cannot live without Mountain Dew. So look at that. Oh, they changed the packaging.
That is awesome.
So here we are at the Lake Mead overview. The plan is to drive up to the Hoover Dam and then go from there. So that's like the 10th Challenger for today. So driving over the Hoover Dam. Look at that. So we're going to walk over there. And Philip's gonna ride his BMX over there.
They asked us at the entrance at the Hoover Dam if we have any guns or drones. They didn't ask about BMX bikes. I guess the water level is really low. Honestly, guys, I do not believe that this thing is producing even a fraction of the power needed in Las Vegas. I'm pretty sure there is somewhere a big, huge power plant hidden, either nuclear or coal, in order to get that city to light up as it does.
So the ice cold water. So I'm gonna get a magnet now.
Philip is riding his BMX bike over the dam wall. We drove over here and the maximum speed was kind of 65 miles an hour. So I think I would have tears in my eyes driving that car around here. Okay, one more stunt on the dam intake tower. From this side you can see the dam wall. And the dam intake towers suffer from global warming. So we didn't take that dam tour. Now I guess this dam overflow construction will never be needed again. So we drive it through the Lake Mead National Park along the North Lakeshore Drive, and Philip said this is the opposite vacation of the usual Swedish wet wood vacation we take. So we are here in the Valley of Fire Visitor Center, and we're gonna see if we can find a trail we can hike without killing ourselves in the 107 degrees. So we did our job and signed in. Okay, so we're gonna do this trail. It's 0.75 miles out and back. And Vera gets her first stamp.
Yes.
Actually, Vera and I been there 20 years ago, and we did the same trail 20 years ago. Will be like a deja vu. We're gonna get our big rental car tomorrow. You may wonder, why did I not just rent it right away? And the reason was to get it 1 day earlier. It was 700 euros more booking out of Germany. I just skipped that day and we got a smaller one for that day. It's 107, so we're gonna go on this hike now here.
And we might die.
We also might die when we lift up our Land Rover on our lift. Yeah, don't step on the cryptobiotic soil or you get arrested. So we made it to the end of the trail, and here I think this is supposed to be the water hole. So indeed, by risking my life, I can make this water hole visible. We've been here 20 years ago, and we took pictures of these petroglyphs. I'm gonna put a picture of them right here with Vera from more than 20 years ago. The more interesting part here will be how Vera looked 20 years ago. This dude didn't even exist. So let's do this Jerry Arizona-like. Boy, this hike was brutal. I think we almost died out there. Jesus, that got really dangerous in that heat. But we made it. What do you think?
I hate you.
Here you can see how the driver is approaching. Really amazing. So that's my Uber driver. It worked perfect. Right here he is. That's gonna be our ride. It ain't no Land Rover. Pretty sweet looking, I think. We are in the Craigs Ranch Park here in Las Vegas, and Philip did a couple of runs, and now we're probably gonna go and continue out to the Death Valley. So we're driving towards Death Valley now in our big SUV, and the driving comfort is lacking. It's good, it's premium, but it's not a Land Rover. I'm missing the air suspension.
Yeah.
Big and quiet, and it got a V8, but it ends right after that what driving comfort is concerned. That's my first assessment.
Yes, and we made that assessment after 2 minutes. It's 118 degrees Fahrenheit. That is the hottest Christian and I ever experienced.
For all the metric thinking people, that's 48 degrees. 48 degrees. We got 121 now. This is one awesome landscape. So apparently up there is sea level.
So Christian, he went back to the car.
So this is how the fridge works here in the US. It cost us like $2.99 for a filling, and the bucket was $6.99. We spent the night in Lone Pine here at the side of the Sierra Nevada, and now we're driving up to the Tioga Pass to cross over to the Yosemite Valley. Going up this highway here, that's the 395. We have about, I would say, 2 hours on this road. See, we already converted to hours.
My foot in the camera.
Yes, it is. Philip basically didn't give the Death Valley a very good rating. He only gave it 3 or 5 stars because there was no internet reception for the most of the time.
Oh my god, I'm back in Yosemite National Park. I can't believe it. Though I kind of regret that decision to let Philip sit up front. Going on a hike up to Pothole Dome.
So I made it up here first before my 2 travel companions make it up here. Because once they are here, the quiet time is over. So ridiculously unpractical large car next to ridiculously unpractical small car.
If you could smell the pine trees, oh my god, it's so incredible here. So Philip braved the cold. Oh, look at that. Everybody knows what that feature is called.
So we are here walking on the Mist Trail going up onto Nevada Falls. That's a very busy trail here in the US. But just now we passed a bridge and that filtered out most of the not so fit people, and now it's emptying a little bit.
And let me tell you, it's a Saturday in Yosemite Valley.
You shouldn't visit Yosemite Valley on a Saturday, okay? Unless you really got some people fetish. I have to say, on this trail, even the chipmunks are overweight.
Yeah.
Wow, that does get you really close to the falls here. These are vernal falls. Nevada falls are further up. So we hiked up here before on snowshoes about 23 years ago. I'm gonna see if I find a picture. You made it?
Yes.
Now that is that section. From the amount of people, it looks like Mount Everest before the Hillary step. They changed the recipe over in Germany a little while ago. In order to save cost, they increased the amount of skim milk and reduced the amount of palm oil and cacao. So they f***ed it up. And this recipe is still the original one. Tastes really good. So definitely less traffic on this trail.
So now I have a clear view of El Capitan. And still don't see any climbers. You have Bridal Veil Falls, El Capitan, El Cap.
So we got a little change in plans because of that Hurricane Hillary. We can't go to San Diego like we planned, and so we're gonna cross over to the coast and we go instead to San Francisco and see what bike parks we find there. So we made it into San Francisco, got our car parked in a hotel. Now we're gonna walk downtown.
I have seen that bridge many times and always in the sun. Oh, there's one in the border.
So what's the big deal? Even I can lay in the sun and look fat.
So that's my magnet. I did not know that you guys had the Freelander in the United States. It's really steep. Park at 90 degrees Yeah, in a country where there's no TÜV cable cars, it's steep, and there is actually a Discovery, but not a 3 or 4. Though now that cable car can go up the steeps. Oh, that's White Guy.
White Guy is a dumbass.
Yeah, that's actually quite nice. Robin would love the forging work. Yeah. Oh, look at that. There is a Discovery too.
You should put a sticker on the windshield.
There's a mall crawler.
There you go.
Look behind you, Christian. Why would anyone want that car? Living
Well, I tell you what, this would not have gotten through the TÜV already 6 years ago. Look at all the lights here. There's no TÜV, no TÜV. Nah, maybe one more time. TÜV, okay. No TÜV, no TÜV, 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 no TÜV. Definitely no TÜV. Boy, this thing would go to the junkyard. No TÜV for the Toyota either. So, me as a German, what I don't understand is how it can be so extremely dirty here in the streets. You know, if I would own this house here, to come down here for like an hour and clean it up, and it would be clean. So what's the big deal? And also, the city could operate some of those little sweeping machines, you know. I would come over here and drive it for them, no problem. I would love that job. So I'm gonna take a bagel with cream cheese.
Okay.
That's a nice one.
Better be a V8.
Oh, I meant the girl with the backpack.
It's a P400.
That's definitely the engine I would not get.
Oh, that's deep.
Wow, you almost get dizzy. It says on here it's violating the requirements of the San Francisco Building Code regarding earthquake safety. I can just admire this view for an hour. It's just so unbelievable.
He parked somewhere else yesterday. Maybe he gets a sticker now.
Even the Discovery 2s get a sticker now. How is that? There's the guy having my dream job. That sweeping machine just ain't working. They should get a German-made brand. I would raise the dog tax and buy sweeping machines from that money. Open it up for you. Most unpractical car on the planet. But with a V8, that's not so bad.
So we'll go one further.
Okay, just to bother the car, we stop here.
So. Oh, Christian, now we're gonna die.
Yeah.
Holy cow! Oh my god.
There was a 3-ton limit, so it should be okay.
Yeah, I don't know how many tons that car has. Not a lot, actually. That's the first Defender, old Defender.
I bought myself a bear claw so that Vera can eat it. Just spent $400 in the REI store.
My most favorite store of all time.
Vera got new sandals. I got new hiking shoes. They were on sale. And I also got myself a Gore-Tex Outdoor Research rain jacket, which was also on sale.
I got an REI Melchin bottle.
Now this truck has a bit of American history loaded here. We stayed here in a little motel on the side. We should be in San Diego in about 3 hours, I would think. So this is our normal morning gas station stop. Coffee, maybe a bear claw. Wish we would have that in Germany in this manner. I might be getting this bear claw. So I got me a damn bear claw and Philip got himself like a burger right away for breakfast.
Downtown LA. So I've never seen so much traffic as in LA, and I have seen some traffic. There are no vans anymore on the road, you know, like minivans, like soccer mom minivans.
The minivans completely disappeared, that's true. There are no more minivans, and instead we got now these full-size SUVs without even four-wheel drive. So those are city SUVs.
Yeah, so they are the new soccer mom car.
This is like the world's best bike park according to Philip, and it does look huge and big. Oh, what are you doing? You look like some skinny BMX chick. He is on his first run here, carefully getting tuned in for these huge ramps. Oh boy. I gotta use the stairs here, especially installed for old people like me. This is flimsy. Jeez. I'm afraid of heights, so that's not good for me here. And he wants to... Ah, why did we do that? This is way too stressful for me. Yeah, it's quite windy. So did you already start from here? Oh my god. So right now he's not doing any tricks. He's gonna have to get used to this first. Get the distance right. Too much wind. So that's it for this week's video, I think.
Yeah, we'll see how this video does, because if it doesn't get any clicks,
then it's just too much work.
And work Christian has to put in the editing process is just too much. But you will miss some great stuff. We first went to the Grand Canyon, to Joshua Tree, or the other way around. We went to the Needles District in Canyonlands. We went to Moa, to Arches, to the Island in the Sky District in Canyonlands up in Moab. Then we went to Bryce Canyon.
We hiked the Slot Canyon. We went to Hurricane, and we got gas at the same gas station as Matt from Off-Road Discovery gets his gas. We went into an auto store there and shopped around and talked to the guy.
Yes. So we did a LR time take on the Chevy Tahoe, the new Soccer Mom car.
I'm not sure what's going to happen if we publish this one.
Anybody watched the ranch? They diss the Chevy.
Who in the hell parked a Chevy in my driveway?
I understand now why.
Yeah, me too. For me, it's gonna be Ford in future, okay?
Yeah.
I didn't drive it
I'm all
even.
about Ford.
I didn't even drive it yet, but it will definitely not be a Chevy. That car was the biggest soccer mom car you can own.
Yeah.
It had a California license plate, and we learned that having that license plate in Utah and in Nevada, Arizona was not the best thing in the world.
Yes, we did not know that, even though we spent a greater part of our lives in the United States. So, and at this time, we want to thank our patrons very much for their support, and we'll see you next Sunday.